Scorpio, what's going on? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your September 2021 Silent Enemies reading. I hope all is well with the Scorpionic community. For those of you who are already members of the 8th House Energy community, thank you so much for all the fly Scorpio energy you bring. I appreciate you. You know, this is the energy, this channel is based on the energy of the 8th house. So we're dealing with hidden emotions, hidden emotions, hidden feelings, power struggles, death and rebirth in all sorts of ways, inheritances, oh my God, I can't even talk. Inheritance, wills, estates, taxes, crime, okay, sex, all right. So this is a general reading in reference to your silent enemies that you need to look out for. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Those who are new, welcome. This reading is designed to help you to pay attention to your intuitive nudges, particularly with the people closest to you, because they're the ones who have the most access to you, and they're the ones whose frequency you tend to vibrate along with. You know, the universe sends us lessons in the form of the people closest to us. Okay, if you stop and think about some of the most important lessons you've learned in life, it was because of the relationships that you had, whether it's with family members, whether it's with lovers, whether it's just your best friends, or somebody you thought was your friend. It could be from your children. But these are the ways that the lessons come to us, right? So your intuition may go off when you're around these people for certain reasons. You don't want to brush it off, but you do want to investigate it. If it's a false alarm, meaning that, somebody's acting weird because, maybe they're worried about a friend of theirs, and opposed to someone acting weird to you because they're jealous and envious of you. They don't want to see you happy. They want what you have, type of thing. So it's important that you don't brush off the intuitive nudges. You investigate them, especially now when we have the North Node in Gemini. We have the Lilith in Gemini as well. Okay, Gemini deals with your local, your surroundings, your environment, and it also deals with your siblings, your in-laws, your cousins, you know what I mean? So you definitely want to pay attention, especially to family members, the intuitive nudges you're getting. So with that being said, a silent enemy could be a friend. It could be a lover. It could be your adult child. It could be a coworker, a colleague. It could be your neighbor. It could be your kid's teacher. It's somebody who's in your energy on a regular basis, and you just get, strange intuitive vibes about them. Now, Scorpio, you can figure this shit out. Whatever it is, you just need to pay attention to your intuition and trust it. That's it for you. So let's just see what's going on, because you're very empathic. You can figure people out. You're a human lie detector. The more Scorpio you got in your chart, the easier this is for you. Okay, especially now we got Neptune in retrograde. The rose-colored glasses come off. You can see people, more so. It's like people will say stuff to you, and it's like, okay, are you saying that? Are you lying to me, or are you lying to yourself? Because I'm not trying to hear that. So you must be lying to yourself. Type energy. But at any rate, this is what we're dealing with. So we have the Page of Swords. I'm going to tell you what I get intuitively with each of these cards. For some of you, the situations may be entangled. For others of you, you may just resonate with one or two, and maybe not the others. Okay, so just take what does resonate, leave the rest. There will be an extended, the link will be in the box below. All right, we have the major arcana of the strength, and I'll talk about the major arcanas that show up in the silent enemies reading once we get to that. That's Leo energy. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, okay, which is Capricorn energy. So the first one here is the Page of Swords. This is Libra energy. Now, some of you Libra, Scorpio cuspers, you may need to check out the Libra reading. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all, especially when we got into the extended. So if you are a member of the Patreon team, the 8th House Patreon team, where you get to, see all of the extendeds for all the videos I do, unlimited access to them, all of them for all signs, especially if you're someone who watches a lot of placements for yourself in your chart, as well as the people you deal with. $5 a month, you can't beat that. But the Libra reading is kind of intense, all right? But we have the Page of Sword energy here. It's like you need to, I feel like the Page of Swords is a aha, okay, I see. To me, the Page of Swords has to do with your intuition as well. The Page of Wands definitely too. but that's more so of lighting the fire up underneath you. I feel more so the Page of Swords is your intuition going off, telling you to think about something. All right, so some of you, you need to pay attention to your intuition for sure around this time, in reference to Libra energy. So like Libra energy is being fair, being diplomatic, considering other people's, point of view. Business contracts, okay, documentation, things like that. Be careful what you sign in. We got Mercury going into retrograde at the end of the month, so be careful with documents. Be careful what you're signing. Somebody could be watching you. Also, this is like the stalker card. You see how she's putting on the glasses to really see what's going on, so that she can, here's the ideas up here, that are coming out of her head. But she's putting on her glasses to take a better view, to see what's really going on. Like, let me look at this and see what's really going on. And it's like, I see. So this is why I say the Page of Swords energy is like okay, I see energy. And also somebody could be watching you, like I said. So just pay attention to your environment, pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to the people who you are in contact with. When it comes to contracts and documentation and things like that, I wouldn't sign any major contracts right now, but I feel like for some of you, you have some paperwork that you may need to tie up, some loose ends or some, minor paperwork you may need to fill out. So you may want to just make sure you get that taken care of. I don't see it being anything major. I also see some of you doing some research, okay, or maybe you need to look something up, okay. Maybe you need to look more into something, find out more about what's going on. So whatever your intuition is telling you about, look more into it. Try to see what it is that you're, what your intuition is telling you. Let's just see where the planets are right now. Mercury's going into Libra on, Mercury's already in Libra. Okay. So, yeah, definitely pay attention to what's going on. Mercury's about communication as well. So pay attention to the communication, the various types of communication that come into you. Some of you, maybe it's dreams. Some of you is communication with others. But you definitely want to pay attention to everything that's going on as far as communication right now, in terms of what is it for you? Where is Libra? Your 12th house. So Scorpio, you're Libra. Libra's your 12th house. So the 12th house deals with, hidden, silent enemies. All right, silent enemies. It also deals with hidden and silent allies too. It's the house of self-undoing, so you need to be careful, that you're not putting yourself in a situation where, you make your own bed, you got to lay in it type of energy. So just pay attention is what I can say. That's the energy I'm getting. Pay attention. Your 12th house, it deals with cycles coming to end. Jails, penitentiaries, asylums, those, there's a lot of things with the karma as well. Maybe social inner conflict, escapism, so just be mindful of some of the things you're doing to, maybe escape your situation, escape your circumstances, how you're feeling about things. Just pay attention to everything that's going on right now. I know that's kind of vague, but we're going to clarify in the extended what, you need to be paying attention to specifically. But with Mercury going into Libra, or already in Libra, and then Mercury's going into retrograde, people are coming back towards you. People that you've dealt with in the past, you need to pay attention to them. See what's going on. People may be watching or looking for you. But, this is showing up as a silent enemy because it could be something that is not going to benefit you if you don't pay attention to it. This is a major arcana. Whenever a major arcana shows up in any type of reading, it's a game changer. Okay? Things change. The stakes change. The rules may change. The scenario and the situation will change for the good or for not. Okay? I feel like with this Libra, this Leo energy, the strength, this is all about, I feel you need to be careful of, where is Leo for you? In your 10th house. So with your career, your morals, your reputation. So you need to be careful what you do. You know, you need to be very careful what you're doing, how you're presenting yourself, how you're putting yourself out there. Make sure that you're doing things with integrity so that you're respected. You don't want people treating you disrespectfully or, you know, communicating with you in a disrespectful manner. You also want to make sure that any type of indulgences that you have, that you're, you know, keeping things in balance. You know, you say you want to have a drink, okay? Nothing wrong with having a beer or two, but a whole 6-pack, like, you know, or a whole bottle of wine in one night, you know, that's a little excessive, you know. So you just want to be careful of, you know, your ego as well. You know, maybe you wanting to lash out or say something back to someone because of your ego. Be careful how you communicate from your ego, okay? Be careful about trying to prove yourself to other people. In a sense where it's like, you know, it's ego driven. Okay, you have to be careful of that. You also want to make sure you're not allowing people to take advantage of you, people to come in and take advantage of you. All right, this is very important. Okay, someone trying to maybe overpower you or trying to get you to go against what you know is right and what you feel is right. Be careful of that energy. And again, this is people around you, people closest to you, people you're dealing with. So that's what I'm getting with that strength energy. Then we have the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, I feel like I'm getting automatically money here. So some of you, you know, you may be in a position where you're trying to figure out what to pay for. You know, if you see this person is balancing on a diamond here on one foot, you know, here trying to balance things. You know, there's one pentacle higher than the other. So I feel like there's a priority, a sense of priority, a pecking order, so to speak, in reference to what you're going to put your time, energy, and effort into. And it could have to do with money. It have to do with time. It could have to do with your physical energy. Okay? So it's like making sure that you balance things out is what I'm feeling here. So not overindulging, balancing things out, paying attention to your surroundings. Your intuitive abilities will tell you what's going on, and you just need to explore it, you know, before you act on it. Again, it could be a false alarm, but these are things that you need to pay attention to and keep in mind. You could be dealing with somebody who may be dealing with you and someone else. Just be careful of the people that you run into, the people that you meet. I would say, you know, don't be so quick to hop into bed with people. Take your time to, you know, don't be so quick to hop into bed with people. Take your time to get to know a person, observe what's going on, and then decide what type of energy and effort you want to put into the situation, if you want to put any in it at all. That's what I'm getting for some of you in reference to, you know, Mercury retrograde or just people in general. I feel like there's people who could be looking for you, looking online for you, trying to find out where you are. Yeah, and I do feel like you just need to, you know, be in control of your emotions. Don't let people put you in a position where they bring you out of character, where you bring yourself out of character. Especially in reference to your career and your reputation and how people see you and your morals and your values. Because I feel like for some of you, you could be running into somebody who's dealing with other people. And it's like you're going to have to really take your time to get to know people, find out what's up with them, and then, again, just determine if you want to put time and energy and effort into it. But I feel like you're dealing with someone, or you can have someone around you who may be approaching you, who has already approached you, who's juggling you and someone else. And it's just a matter of, okay, are you going to stand for this morally? Is this something that you want? You know, that type of thing. So that's what I got for you. There's only the one major arcana there, and that just talks about self-respect, making sure you don't put yourself in a position where you compromise your integrity in any way, shape, or form. You don't put yourself out there where you're dealing with people who have multiple lovers, and you don't investigate the situation before you hop in. I also feel like this is an energy of you, you know, your sexual desires, making sure you don't act out on them, because I feel like for some of you, you know, you going and doing that, especially with the wrong person, and I feel like that's what's in your energy, the wrong person's around, you know, you just definitely need to be careful, all right? So that's what I got for you, Scorpio, for your Silent Enemies reading. If this resonated in any way with you or someone you know, feel free to click the like button. If you want to leave a comment how it resonates, feel free to do so. The comments are only reserved for people who talk about how the reading resonates. I will delete other comments because I want this to be a place where people can come, and if they can't talk to anybody else about the situation, they're able to go into the comments and express themselves freely without ridicule or disrespect. If you don't like this style of reading or it didn't resonate with you, you should see on the screen 4 other types of Scorpio readings that you can check out. Also check out your other placements. Maybe just this particular one does not resonate with you, this month. So with that being said, I'm going to head to the extended. The link's in the box below. Don't forget there's a promo going on until Monday night, Memorial Day, where you get one question for $10. If you're a Virgo, you get 50% off of readings 2, 3, and 4. The description of readings 2, 3, and 4 are in the box below. Check out the community tab to find out more about the $10 reading special, $10 one question special, or you can email me about either of those or anything else at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. All right, Scorpio, hopefully I'll see you in the extended. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Later.